Welcome into the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham, as always. I want to get you guys caught up on some news and some rumors as well, mostly updates, injury-related and COVID-related when it comes to Tyrann Mathieu. So let's go ahead and start right there. Heading into Thursday, Mathieu is still in the COVID protocols, has not practiced since testing positive sometime last week, missed Wednesday's practice. Unclear at this point if he will be cleared by Sunday. Now, when the initial positive test came through, the Chiefs were pretty confident that he would clear protocols in time because as a vaccinated player, all he needs is 2 negative COVID tests 24 hours apart from one another. So you can't do 2 tests in one day, for example. But, clock's ticking. We're 3-4 days from the season opener now, so you got to get that, finalized and cleared before Sunday afternoon, at which kickoff is, of course, at 3:25 Central Time against the Browns. Here's what Andy Reid had to say on Wednesday regarding Tyrann Mathieu. Says he's still in the protocol. We'll just see how that goes. He's getting better, though, which is a good thing, which obviously is the most important. If Tyrann Mathieu misses week 1, so what, right? It's one game, no big deal. The Chiefs can get by without him. I think we'll know for sure by Friday if he's going to have a chance to play in this game or not. Luckily, with him being a vet, as long as he clears the protocols, if he's negative with those 2 tests, I don't need Mathieu to practice for this one. He's a vet. He knows the scheme. He's, I'm sure, doing a lot of film study, stuff he can do away from the practice facility as the Chiefs continue to get ready for the Browns. But as of now, he could not play. He has not cleared COVID protocols, so we're still kind of in wait-and-see mode. Will Tyrann Mathieu play in Week 1? Get your votes in. Type Y for yes, type in for no. Will the Chiefs veteran safety get to play in the Week 1 matchup against the Cleveland Browns? Obviously, the hope is that he will because he's the leader of this defense. 62 tackles, 6 picks last year, 9 PBUs, had a touchdown as well. We know what Honey Badger means, both from an X's and O's standpoint, but from a raw standpoint as well. Obviously, he'll be missed, but if he can't go, I think the Chiefs can get by, with what they have. Dan Sorensen, Juan Thornhill, they can hold down the fort. You've got Armani Watts for some depth as well. I think Kansas City can get through this one game without the Honey Badger if it comes down to that, but I still remain fairly optimistic that he will be able to test negative between now and Sunday. Again, has to have 2 negative tests 24 hours spread apart between the first and that second one. So as we get closer and closer, we should get some clarity on this situation regarding Tyrann Mathieu and his Week 1 status. Today's show, shout out to one of our sponsors, Magic Spoon. Guys, this cereal is healthy. It is delicious. It is absolutely fantastic. You can get $5 off at magicspoon.com/Chiefs. You go to that link, which will be in the comments in the description, by the way. Click and shop today and try some of their delicious flavors. You can get the frosted, the cocoa, the peanut butter. I'm a big fan of all of them. They're delicious, but most importantly, the health benefits are fantastic. 13 to 14 grams of protein per serving, only 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, which is the big game changer there. You look at those mainstream cereals you're buying at your local grocery store, it's just packed with sugar. It tastes good, but so does this stuff, and it's actually healthy. Magicspoon.com/Chiefs. Go ahead and get $5 off by using that link. It'll be in the comments, and it'll be in the description. Get going with Magic Spoon ASAP because it's going to change your breakfast game. All right, let's talk a couple more injuries here, more injury-related, not COVID-related. Austin Blythe, the backup center, he remains out, did some work off to the side on Wednesday, but as of now, he I don't think will be active on Sunday. We'll see what happens, but again, Creed Humphrey beat him out anyway. Frank Clark was back at practice as he's been nursing that hamstring injury. Sounds like he will play. Still no update on the commissioner's office on whether or not they're going to suspend him with, the whole Uzi situation. But as of now, no word on that. So I'm guessing they're waiting for the legal system to play itself out before they give their own ruling. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he is ready to go. He was back at practice. He says he's 100%. Who knows if he's actually 100%, but he will play in Week 1, so that is a good sign after tweaking his ankle during the preseason. So, hey, Week 1 is here, which means you guys should subscribe because we're going to do a live watch party for Chiefs versus Browns on Sunday. Kickoff at 4:25 Eastern, 3:25 Central Time. We'll go live 10-15 minutes before kickoff. So share that link below with a friend, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Mark your calendars. We'll get you ready for kickoff, and then we will stay live for the entire game. We'll have a live scoreboard up on screen. I'll provide live play-by-play. It'll be fantastic, and we can watch the Chiefs start the season 1-0. So subscribe and join us this Sunday. Okay, I want to talk about this Daurice Fountain story that I saw on Arrowhead Pride. Now, this article was somewhat from a joking standpoint, but it's still kind of ridiculous it actually got written. So Arrowhead Pride had a headline of how Daurice Fountain can be this year's dark horse Justin Jefferson, basically be the best rookie receiver in 2021. Well, there's a couple of things that are very, very wrong with the article. So let's just go to a snippet of the article on Daurice Fountain, by the way. Here's a snippet right here. Rocky Mangana wrote this from Arrowhead Pride. Big fan of his work. Do I honestly think Kansas City's Chiefs wide receiver Daurice Fountain will be the best rookie wide receiver in the NFL this year? Probably not. But last year, most people didn't think Minnesota Vikings rookie wide receiver Justin Jefferson would turn out to be one of the best receivers in the NFL in his rookie season. So there's a lot wrong there. But the main thing I want to point out, and this is the one big problem with this article, is Daurice Fountain is not a rookie. He's been in the NFL for 3 years. Like, just because he's never done anything, he's not Ben Simmons. He doesn't get to be a rookie 3 times. Like, that's not how this works. He was drafted 3 years ago by the Colts and has two career catches. Like, he's not a rookie, so that's the first problem. Number 2, just because none of us saw Justin Jefferson having this type of season last year, I think a guy who got drafted in the first round has a better chance of being a baller than a guy who was a 5th-round pick 3 years ago. Like, it's a great story that he made the team, but he's never done anything. 2 career catches, and yeah, he'd earned a roster spot. He was better than Cordell Powell in the rookie, but in the preseason, I should say. But to say he's going to be potentially a candidate to be this year's Justin Jefferson when he's not even a rookie is just like the most unbelievable article that has ever surfaced on the internet. I'm not sure if this was The Onion or not. Maybe it was. I don't know. But this is just remarkable that this actually was approved by their editing staff. I actually like a lot of the stuff Arrowhead Pride does, but guys, he's been in the NFL for 3 years. This is year 4 for Fountain. Just because he has 2 career catches doesn't mean he got drafted or was undrafted 4 months ago. He's been around. Ask the Colts. They'll remember. He's caught a couple of passes. So all that being said, off my I don't even know what to call that, hilarious rant. I got my producer and my live audience in the studio laughing at me. But predict his stats. I don't think he's going to go for 1,400 like Justin Jefferson, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he could be Rookie of the Year in year 4. Who knows how it's all going to play out. So predict his stats for 2021 and let me know down in the comments. You can, do receptions, yards, touchdowns, whatever you want. Go ahead and predict his stats. Today's sponsor, second sponsor, I should say, is BetUS. If you want to go bet on the Chiefs season opener against the Cleveland Browns, well, there's one way to do it, and follow these steps. See the link below, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Search that in a separate browser, open up a new tab, and type that in, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. It'll bring you to the BetUS website, and then you plug in that promo code, Chiefs125. If you don't use our link, you're not going to get the promo deal, and that's what you want because you get a 125% deposit bonus. What does that mean? Well, say you put down $100, they're going to give you an additional $125 in free play money to bet on. It's a great deal, and if you want to bet on Week 1, I like the Chiefs -6.5, and I like the over as well in this one against the Cleveland Browns. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Go bet on the Chiefs. If you want to play it safe, just moneyline the Chiefs all season long. You won't make huge money, but you will come out in the positive at the end of the season. Promo code Chiefs125 at chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. All right, one more story here. Could the Chiefs be using some 4 tight end sets? Maybe. I mean, there's been some chatter that this could be the case, that they're exploring this heading into the opener against Cleveland. Now, if you guys remember, in the preseason opener against the Vikings, they scored on on a 4 tight end set, which is, of course, 14 personnel, 4 tight ends on the field. Blythe caught a touchdown from Patrick Mahomes in that formation, which included all 4 of the tight ends, which, of course, is Travis Kelce, Blake Bell, rookie Noah Gray, and then Jody Fortson as well. And, hey, if the Chiefs want to show opposing defenses another look on top of what they already do offensively, I'm absolutely down with that. Here's what Patrick Mahomes thinks on it. Quote, having those tight ends on the field that can run, block, and catch, and then the offensive line that we've built here and how they're able to run the ball. I think that they're going to put some defenses in some very tough positions. Jody Fortson, who made the roster as a tight end, had this to say: we were already dangerous before I was activated. I think we just got a little more dangerous, to be honest with you. Gives us the opportunity to form a lot of looks and create so many mismatches. It's going to be fun. Well, we know Andy Reid's creative, right? I mean, there was a couple plays last year where you're just like, where did this wizardry come from? Remember the play where Patrick Mahomes was sent in motion himself and he caught the snap on the run and then threw it the other way for a wide open touchdown? It's like, who calls that play? Only Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy are dialing that one up. So would not surprise me at all to see some new formations, some new looks to challenge opposing defenses on top of just the explosive nature of this offense already. So I'm excited to see what new tricks Andy Reid has up his sleeve, especially in the season opener against Cleveland. So will the Chiefs use a 4 tight end set against the Browns? What do you think? At least one play? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Type your answers down in the comments. I think it would be fun. We'll see how it ends up playing out. And hey, if you want to see how it plays out with us here at the Chiefs Report, subscribe, because again, we're going to be live for a watch party on Sunday afternoon, 3:25 kickoff time Central Time. We'll probably go live at 3:10. Subscribe, join us. It's going to be a lot of fun as week 1 is finally here.